I'm sitting here driving my 350Z. And look where I am. I'm in Staten Island. Shifting gears while filming myself. Whoa, cheers, huh? I'm gonna show you the Verrazano Bridge. There it is, right there. Wait. There's the Verrazano Bridge. Now I gotta type in directions and figure out how to get back to Nonni's house. You were born in Brooklyn? No.
I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay. Yeah. And where were your parents from?
My parents were born in Sicily.
In Sicily? Yes, okay.
In Messina.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's Papa. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there. Wait. Let me see if I can get the focus. That's him. Is that you? That's you next to him with a baby.
What?
That's you next to him with somebody's baby. That's
the baby,
you and Papa.
Teresa. She
That's
was
that's my mom?
baptized.
Whoa, that must be 1946. That's Uncle Johnny?
And Uncle John.
Yeah, Uncle Johnny.
That's his brother. My father was old enough to become a soldier, and when he joined the army, Messina had a terremoto, como se llama terremoto in English? I can't think of it. What is it called when there's a great disaster?
In Italy?
Yes.
A war? A famine?
What?
A famine, a war, a plague, earthquake, an earthquake.
An earthquake.
Oh.
Yes. They had a tremendous earthquake in Messina. John.
Yeah.
It knocked down their house. And it buried his mother. But she was rescued. But she remained with a limp all her life because it broke a bone in such a way that it couldn't be repaired.
Whoa.
And
that's too bad.
John, listen.
Yeah.
One door of her house remained up, and on it was hanging a house dress. And in that house dress, she had all their money in the pocket, but nobody could reach the dress. Everybody tried. Soldiers, young men tried to retrieve it. Impossible. The dress remained with the money until everything rotted.
You mean because
left.
Because the building was damaged?
Once his mother was saved, he went in the service. And in the service, he went to Naples with the army.
Yeah.
But he never really served because he was a tailor. His mother had been sending him to tailoring school, where you throw down a piece of fabric and design the pattern that you're going to sew. He was very good at it. So in the army, the 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 leaders kept him in their office
Okay.
making clothes for them. Then the army moved on to Naples, and the Queen went to visit them, and they were all standing tall in a line. And she said to the men, "Is there anything that I can do for you?" And my father stepped forward and he said, "My mother was in the earthquake in Sicily, and I would love to go see my mother." "Oh," she said, "go, son." And she let him go out of the army back to Sicily to see his mother. The dress was still there. He could do nothing about it. He went to see his mother in the hospital, convalescing from the fall. And that was it. Then he was dismissed and he came to America.
The Queen of Italy?
Yes.
Of Sicily?
The Queen went to Naples to review the army.
Whoa.
And that's when he stepped out of line. And she said, "What is it, son?" And he said, "I would love to be able to go to Sicily to see my mother because she was in the earthquake
Yeah.
and she's in the hospital." And the Queen said to him, "Go immediately, son. Out, step out and go."
Okay.
And that's what he did. He said, "And I went to Sicily. The dress with the money was still hanging and will be hanging until it rots away." And he said goodbye to his mother and came to America.
John Utsu. It looks decent. No, but it's probably Danica. You know what Danica told me? Danica said that in a past life, she remembers when she was growing up, and she couldn't understand why she didn't have blonde hair, and she remembers running through the woods in Nazi Germany and running from people, and she ended up having to go in a pile of all these other people that were dead and stuff. And she had a little brother that was with her. And I think somehow maybe I was the little brother and we were together then, and then we came back now in a separate life. And maybe that's like what the little boy would be if he was me now or something. And he was Jewish. It was like a long time ago in the Holocaust, she says. And I think maybe I was her little brother. And she was like, one of them was adopted or got into the family through marriage or something, yeah. But maybe that's like what he would look like if he was me. Because this guy looks kind of Jewish. Like the Beastie Boys or something, but really old. $1908 photo, but it's actually a pencil drawing or touched up. Joe Cacciola's son, Giuseppina Cacciola. Mother, Giuseppina Cacciola. Daughter. That is great detail.
Please. Let's get me up.
What's that? What is that?
This,
Yeah.
oh, this is Mary and the baby Jesus. I've had this since I went to Italy. We saw this little medal in a shop and we stopped there.
Yeah.
We went to the door and it was 12 o'clock and he was closing the door and he wouldn't let us in to buy it. So we waited till he opened again and we bought it.
Whoa, when was that?
What?
When?
Oh, quite a few years ago, I guess.
With who? Papa?
What?
With Papa?
What, Papa?
Okay.
Yeah. No, John. He looked at me and I looked at him and we pointed to the medal. We both looked.
Yeah.
And we went in. We went to the door and the man was shutting it. It was 12 and 12 o'clock. He didn't want to sell anything. He just wanted to go home to lunch and his nap. You know, at the time.
In Italy or America? In New York?
In Italy.
Oh, in Italy.
This was in Taormina. Taormina is like a vacation land for people in Italy who can afford it. But we weren't, you know, we were just visitors. So we waited 1 hour for him to take his nap and have his dinner and come back.
Whoa.
And then we went in and we bought it. And I've worn it ever since. But this chain was my grandmother's.
Yeah.
When she was alive, she always said to me, Majusa, this is yours.